everybody. It's been a little bit, but I wanted to come on here and talk to you about how my journey with Opzelura is going so far. We are about a year and a half into treatment. Again, I started September 28th of 2022 and have been continually using it now. And I also, if you guys remember from my last video, I had started to incorporate lightbox therapy. So, that was the biggest change for me lately. I'm only treating my face, well, mostly, actually from here up now, but before it was just my face is all I had been treating twice a day with Opzelura as directed. I had almost had I had pretty dang good coverage. I would say about 85 to 90%. I had repigmented my skin. Before, it was a stripe of pigment that was left of my skin, and the rest was white. Now, because of the Opzelura, I have almost, and with the Lightbox, so I went from about 85% before the Lightbox treatment to almost, I would say, close to 100%. I would say 95% repigmented my entire face. I started the Lightbox treatment now in November, the very, very end of November, November 28th. I always take my pictures on the 28th of the month. And so that's when I started light therapy. I do that 2 to 3 times a week with the Opzelura. And the results have been amazing. Amazing. So if you remember in the old videos, I kind of described a little bit, and Opzelura helps calm down the immune system and calm down it from attacking those melanocytes and calm down the killing of the color. And the light therapy will actually help trigger new pigment cells. And so that is why it was suggested to try a 2-prong approach. And that's probably why I kind of was stagnant as where my vitiligo had kind of plateaued, basically, repigmenting. So I did not spend much money on this, guys. I got this for $75 on Facebook Marketplace. You can see it's not very big. If you shop and you do your bargain hunting, you can find something for your own. I get a code from my I got a prescription from my dermatologist to get a code because you have to have a special code to use it. But because I got it online, they barely used it. It actually comes preloaded with so many codes when you actually get it from the company, and they barely used it when I got it from the person. So I'm still using their initial code. I haven't even broken into my prescription codes yet. So that's kind of another nice little thing. But a lot of times your usages, you'll get, when your doctor prescribes it, a lot of times their code will include like 250 treatments. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot. So anyway, again, end of November, using Opzelura along with the Lightbox therapy, I have almost completely now repigmented. So if you can incorporate Lightbox along with your Opzelura, I really do recommend it. The difference was huge, 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 huge. And it was quick, very, very quick. So I definitely recommend it. As you know, you're only really supposed to use Opzelura at about 10% of your body. So I am only just putting it on any existing white spots I have. I have a little white spot here and a little bit left around my eyes. I'm going to show you before and after photos at the end of this video to show you exactly. I think that's it for now, but I just wanted to show you the difference that it made using the Opzelura and Lightbox. It really made a huge difference. So talk to your healthcare provider. Suggest that you would like to incorporate that. You can find units out there that are not going to break the bank. A lot of times people are selling these on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist. Not only do they use these units for vitiligo, they also use it for psoriasis or eczema. So a lot of times there's a lot of stuff out here with these. And some insurance companies will cover the use of these at home. I suggest home because going into the doctor's office obviously is really, that's the whole point of Opzelura is the use of home, that it's so nice to be able to use at home. So, and not have to go to the doctor's office. That's like the biggest selling point of Opzelura is that it does work. If you can't use it, it still does work great. I will say, I still saw some obviously some amazing repigmentation with just the Opzelura. I mean, night and day difference. But when I started incorporating that, just a little bit extra. So I definitely recommend it, you guys. And as always, if you're having trouble getting a hold of Opzelura, you can go to, actually, there's a new website. It's called Opzelura On Track. And track is trac.com, opzeulraontrack.com. And it's just a great website put up to help you find that, get your copay card savings, figure out how to work with your healthcare providers and your insurance to get you Opzelura. More and more and more companies are covering this. But I will say, even if your insurance covers it, they might not cover the whole cost, which that was mine. Mine only covered $600 of it. The other $1,400 was supposed to be out of pocket. I went to Opzelura On Track. I got the copay savings card. I worked with my healthcare provider, and I was able to get my cost down to 0, actually. So there's a workaround. There's a way to do it. Use the manufacturing coupon that they offer. It does work. You just have to do some legwork, guys. It takes patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. I swear to you, but it will work. And they have an 800 number on their website. If you have any difficulties, they're wonderful on the other end. They will help you. This is for commercial insurance. I must say that. This does not include state funded or federally funded like Medicare or Medicaid, unfortunately. Hopefully someday we can get Medicare and all these places to recognize vitiligo as not a cosmetic condition, and more this will happen. But stay tuned for more things happening on the horizon with vitiligo and vitiligo treatments too. So much is coming. I'm just so excited. Keep watching and let me know what you guys think. And you can subscribe, right?
Here is the photos of me starting, as you see, in November to the end of March. And if you can tell, I had quite a few spots here around my mouth. And this was what was really hard, is around my mouth has been the most difficult because it's really hard to keep cream on your mouth. Around here I still had quite a bit. And then up here, this was still very full. This is now. And here, I'll kind of show you here. I kind of circled what's left. A little tiny spots are what's left of my vitiligo. The difference is amazing. And this is just within a few months. I don't use my light therapy every day. I use my light therapy probably twice a week. I use my Opzelura every day, but my box treatment I only use about twice a day. Again, you can see the difference. Here's right here, barely any left here. Look at right here, and just a little bit left here. And you can even see, I don't know if you can see this, at a little bit of my spot, my chin, and this has really diminished. It's quite amazing. We'll look at this side too. Huge spot around the eye. Do you see that? And then barely anything here. I don't know if you guys can, but a big difference. And I want to show you this one. So this is the very first picture I ever took back in September 22. So all of this. So really, I'm going to show you what I had for pigment left. This was pigment, this was pigment, and this was pigment. That was it. Just basically the stripe along my nose was pigment. That's all I had left. As you can see, my complete face is almost completely repigmented. So the difference, pictures don't lie. So I definitely recommend adding light therapy within your treatments. But pretty amazing, isn't it, guys? Pretty amazing.